how deficiency in magnesium can affect our health negatively. Here's Dr. Rhonda Patrick briefly explains this.
As another example, I want to talk about magnesium. Magnesium is a cofactor for over 300 different biological processes inside of your cell. 300 different biological processes. Half of the United States is not getting enough magnesium. So magnesium is at the center of a chlorophyll molecule. Chlorophyll is what gives plants their green color. So again, dark green leafy vegetables are a great source of magnesium, just like they're a great source of vitamin K1. The RDA for magnesium is around 350 milligrams to 400 milligrams, depending on if you're male or female. Well, as I mentioned, there's 300 different processes that require magnesium. One of those processes is really important. It's called energy. You need magnesium to make ATP and to use ATP. Magnesium has to be bound to an ATP molecule in order for your body to be able to use it. So you can imagine if you're deficient in magnesium, whatever magnesium you do have, that's going to get it. Because if you don't have that, you can't survive. You simply can't live without being able to make ATP. But that's not the only process that requires magnesium. There's 300 different processes. Well, one of those processes is also involved in repairing damage to DNA. So right now we're all damaging our DNA because as a byproduct of metabolism, we're making damaging reactive oxygen species. Our immune system's being activated at a low level, and these immune cells make byproducts that also damage our DNA. So DNA damage can be repaired, and it can be repaired by DNA repair enzymes. And if that happens, then you're going to have a very happy cell because it's not going to be damaged. However, if your DNA repair pathways are not working properly, the DNA damage will not be repaired, and this can lead to mutations that could potentially lead to an unhealthy cell. And those unhealthy cells can replicate and eventually form cancer. So DNA repair enzymes actually require magnesium as a cofactor. They need magnesium to be able to repair damage to DNA. There's been studies that have shown, for example, for people that have the highest quartile of red blood cell magnesium, they have a 50% lower cancer-related mortality compared to people in the lowest quartile of magnesium. So that's pretty significant. Also, as Dr. Ted mentioned, there has been a study that was recently published showing that people, for every 100 milligrams of magnesium decrease in magnesium intake, there was a 24% increase in pancreatic cancer. So magnesium is very important for repairing damage that happens to your DNA. It's happening to all of us. It's just a matter of how much of that damage we can repair. And again, it's an insidious type of, you can't wake up in the morning and look in the mirror and go, I've got DNA damage. No, you can't see DNA damage, but it's happening. So it's the kind of damage that's going to show up in your 5th, 6th, 7th decade of life by the time it's too late. So it's important to be able to give your metabolism the right micronutrients that it needs to run optimally. But there are many, many people that are not getting their green leafy vegetables. They're eating a diet that is very caloric dense and high in lots of calories, but very low in micronutrients.